Did you know Diane Keaton has been in the spotlight for over 50 years, but there are things about her that most people do not know? From rare photos to surprising personal stories, this video will show you a side of Diane Keaton you have never seen before. Stick around, because some of these facts might shock you. Diane Hall was born on January 5, 1946, in Los Angeles, California. You might know her as Diane Keaton, but her original last name was Hall. Her parents divorced when she was young, and she spent a lot of her early years living with her mother. Even as a kid, Diane had big dreams. She wanted to be on stage and in movies, and she worked hard to make that happen. Before she became famous, Diane studied acting at Santa Ana College and later at the neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater in New York. She was not an overnight success. She went through years of small roles and auditions that did not work out. Can you imagine going to dozens of auditions and being rejected many times? That is exactly what she did. One of Diane Keaton's first big breaks came from a movie you might know, The Godfather. She played Kay Adams, the love interest of Michael Corleone. But here is a little-known fact: she almost did not get the role. Francis Ford Coppola, the director, was not sure at first if she could do it. Diane's unique style and natural charm won him over, and the rest is history. Another interesting thing about Diane is her fashion. She did not just wear clothes, she created a style that people still talk about today. Diane often wore suits, ties, and hats, which was unusual for women at the time. This look made her stand out in Hollywood. But here is something funny: she was not always confident in what she wore. In fact, she said in an interview that she sometimes felt like she did not fit in, but she kept doing her own thing anyway. Now, you might think Diane's life has always been about movies and fashion, but she is also an author and photographer. She has published books with her photographs, showing that she loves capturing real-life moments, not just acting in them. Many fans do not know this side of her, but it shows how creative she really is. Here is a fun fact: Diane Keaton is a huge fan of old houses. She has bought and renovated several historic homes across the United States. She even admits that she sometimes spends more time fixing a house than filming a movie. Some of her houses are considered real treasures, and she has a real eye for design. Diane has also had a fascinating career in Hollywood. She won an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Annie Hall. But did you know she turned down some major roles in other famous movies? She was offered parts in films such as Tootsie and Terms of Endearment, but for different reasons, she said no. It just goes to show that even stars make careful choices about their work. And Diane's personal life has some surprises too. She has never had children, which is unusual for someone in Hollywood. She has said that she felt this choice allowed her to focus on her work and passions. Some of her relationships were highly publicized, but she always stayed true to herself, keeping her private life mostly private. Another little-known fact is that Diane is very close to animals. She has owned several dogs over the years and has been very open about her love for them. In fact, she often brings her dogs on movie sets and travels with them. It is clear that her pets are an important part of her life. Here is something that might surprise you: Diane Keaton is not only known for her acting but also for her voice. She has narrated audiobooks and appeared in voice roles for animations. Her voice has a special warmth that draws people in, adding another layer to her incredible career. Diane has also faced challenges like everyone else. She has had ups and downs in her career, but she never stopped pursuing what she loved. Her story is full of lessons about patience, creativity, and staying true to yourself. So, what can we learn from Diane Keaton? She shows that you can follow your dreams, create your own path, and embrace the things that make you unique. From rare photos to surprising facts, Diane Keaton is not just a Hollywood star, she is a person who continues to inspire people in many ways. If you enjoyed seeing this rare side of Diane Keaton, make sure to check out more of our videos on Hollywood stars you thought you knew. You never know what secrets we might uncover next.